morning. Happy Monday. So, that other platform was amazing. You could play music and all. Yo, there was a lot of people. You know, with 30,000 people. It started off like 18,000 and 20,000 and started 25,000 and everything like that. I was like, wow, that place was jamming. I guess there's a lot of platforms of social media with different names. So, anyway, moderator, I need the phone. Yep. So, that's the thing. Yep.
Gotta wait. That
Alright.
internet
Yeah.
wore out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just wait. It could just shut down on me.
Yeah. Just come back when it's ready. Yeah. Anyways. And it shouldn't be a problem where I record and everything like that. It's wherever I feel comfortable. Because people have a problem with the clothes. Like, really? This is where I record. These are the items that I record. And I teach people how to clean a sweater that's with the fuzzy design and everything like that. And never put it by other sweaters, you know. Because all the hair from the sweater comes off. So give me a second. Let me write all the information. Yeah. So. All right, here, moderator. I got everything there.
Hold on. I'll do that.
Okay. All right, cool. Anyway, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone has a wonderful Monday. Yep. 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 As all the people coming in and everything, good morning. I hope you have a positive Monday, positive day to everyone around the world. My channel is not a free channel. It's a paid reading only channel. So it's already titled in the title there. So don't ask over and over and over. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I'm going to stay like an hour or two, give or take. It depends on how the battery's working out because I got to take my phone to the shop we go from there. Yep. Yep. So that's the thing. Let's see what else. So that other platform is jamming over there. I mean, there was like 30,000 people over there, and I can actually play music and everything, so it was kind of cool. Over here, you can't play music because it's YouTube. You know how that goes. But over there, you could play music and everything. So I was having fun over there. I was doing tarot, and I had music playing. Jones, I hate myself so much. You got to stop speaking negativity about yourself. You're just, all you're drawing is negative stuff. If anyone knows how it feels to be going through hard times, I really appreciate any more help. There are food banks and everything in your area. They give you free food. So there's churches and everything. There's plenty of resources. You just have to Google it. Check in your area, and then you can find that information. So, like I said, you have to stop speaking negative about yourself, Jones. You keep on speaking negative, all you're going to get is negativity in your path. Unfortunately, that's how it goes. And to, like I told you, ECH December. There's plenty of help out there to get food and everything. There's plenty of places to help you. You just have to Google it. Go to Human Resources, and they will help you. Yep. And that's the thing. What else? What else? Yeah, so I need the light because it gives the camera like a glare, and I'm on the line right now. So, yep. So, anyways. No. Spirit has a lot of messages today. Yep, and that's the truth. Look at that. Truth. So, whoever wants a reading, we go from there. I tell you, people come in disrespectful with nasty messages. Goodbye. Anyway, disrespectful messages. Like, really? Let me see. Can you report that? There we go. Yeah, so anyway. So, like I was saying, that's what we're here for. Of doing readings and everything like that. And please understand, guys, nothing's free in this life. It was funny, one girl last night, that was hilarious. No free readings? That's wild. Like, really, is gasoline free? Is rent free? Is your mortgage free? Is your school free? Is your cell phone free? Is your food free? Is your cable free? Is your clothing that you go buy in the store that you have to pay because it's not free? It was just wild to me. She got mad. She could get mad all she wants. I don't do free readings. Sorry. I used to do one card and everything like that. I was nice enough, but people took advantage. People were very disrespectful. People said, oh, we send payment for reading. They didn't. Oh, do the reading now. I did it for them, and they never paid me. So I'm not, like I said, don't take my kindness for weakness, because it ain't like that. I'm here to help people. I'm here to guide people. I'm here to give you the accurate information to help yourself in your path and in your life and everything like that. Don't try to take me for a sucker, because I ain't no sucker. Anyway, that was hysterical. I was laughing. I was laughing. I've been doing this for a very long time. I'm not an amateur. I didn't go to school for this. Like I said, I am born with this. I am a psychic medium. I'm a high priestess. I'm an ascended master. I'm a light worker. I'm clairaudient, clairvoyance, clairsentience. The list goes on in everything I do and everything I am. So it's all on my page. Close to 1 million people already watching my channel. It's almost at 1 million. So I'm close to 1 million people watch my channel. So and the line of work I do is way different than other people. And nobody has my line of work. So I only need math to give me the answer, not a psychic reading. Help, no one. I didn't live as long as I have to stay alive. That's your choice. And that's your choice. And like I said, everybody has their own opinions and everything like that. That's your choice. Like I said, we have heaven and hell, if you believe that or not. Like I said, we have earth and we have spiritual world, if you believe that or not. That's your problem. So, have a wonderful, positive day. Anyway. You could think what you want. I got clients and I got feedback to back me up of all my work and everything like that. So, keep thinking whatever you want to think. I don't deal with negative people. I don't deal with your kind. Sorry. So, have a wonderful day, and you don't have to be on my channel. Disrespectful people. That's what happens when you have negative people that come into your chat because they're connected to evil stuff and toxicity. You know? So, I take people off just like that. Like I said, have a good life. Enjoy your life or whatever. And when you start speaking negative, you only receive negative. So it is what it is, you know what I mean? So either way. And mostly people that come into the chat, they don't even have subscribers. They're all bots. So, or jealous people that see that you have high numbers and everything like that. That's just how it is. That's just logic. I don't deal with toxicity, like I said. The same way you come on, the same way you go off. It is what it is. If you don't believe, that's your problem, not mine. My work speaks for itself. My clients could say it and everything. I have changed a lot of people's life for 100% better. Yep. So. And Tim says what? Well, you have 3 now. 3 now of what? What are you trying to say? Because you're not even finishing your whole sentence. Anyway. So. Either way. And to the 13 people that are watching right now that haven't came in or anything, have a wonderful, positive morning. And to the 15 people and to the 12 people that are coming in, but hasn't got in the live or just watching, I hope you have a positive day. Anyway, like I was saying, blessings come in disguise when it's your season. Yep, and that's the truth. Because miracles are happening. Yep, like I said. Some people believe, some people don't. People stop believing when they go to false people, false prophets, and the whole 9 yards. But that's logic. That happens all the time. Because you don't know how to read people. You think because somebody is telling you what you want to hear, it's all good and dandy. You know what I mean? That's not how that goes. That's not how it goes. So if you're saying people are false prophets and everything, there's plenty of false prophets out there. Yes, people are doing it because they want clout and the whole 9 yards. But you know what I mean? I don't mess with spirits. I don't play with that. This is my religion. This has been with me since day one, since the day I was born. So anyway, to each his own. If you believe, you believe. If you don't, you can go fly. I really don't care. Like I said, I have to do what I got to do. When Spirit tells me, God tells me, my universe tells me, ancestors tell me, what I got to do, I got to do. You take the messages, you don't. You take the advice, hey, that's your problem. You take it, you go to old age. You don't take it, you don't make it to old age. It is what it is. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I don't sugarcoat nothing. Yep. That's why everybody books with me, because they like that I tell them the raw deal. I tell them the truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. I don't play with this. This is not a game. This is not a so-called little card game. These are portals. You're opening up things and attaching things to people's lives. You know what I mean? That's what people don't understand when they start playing with this. But like I said, I got the bloodline that runs through my veins. That's why I can do this. That's why I am the psychic medium, high priestess, ascended master that I am, with a light worker and a healer and everything. So I'm clairaudient, clairvoyance, clairsentience, you name it, I am. And I don't need to prove nothing to nobody. You see it with my line of work, so it is what it is. Yep. Yep, so either way. And whoever gave me the thumbs up, thank you. I appreciate it. Yep. Thank you for thumbs up, 2 of them. Greatly appreciate it, guys. The people that gave me the thumbs up, I hope that God, universe, ancestors, the angels bring you nothing but love, laughter, and cheer. Today and always. Especially into the future. like I said, guys, I don't tolerate disrespect and negativity and everything. Like I said, if you guys need guidance and help, that's what I do. When people hire me, that's what I do and everything like that. But that foul language and disrespect and what's that word I'm trying to use? Not only negativity, I'm trying to say it in profanity and all those nasty words and sexual type words and everything. I'm not tolerating that. That gets reported to YouTube. Okay? Person says something about having a good time. Excuse me? Are you serious? No. All that sexual exploitation and all that other shit and everything like that, I report that. And I block the person. That's all the devil's work. You know what I mean? That's all toxicity and all that. So I don't even waste my time with that. So if you need guidance, you need it. If you don't, you guys could fly. I tell you straight up like that. I don't sugarcoat nothing. No, I'm telling them in general because I got some negativity messages, and I mean very nasty, like predator type nasty messages like that. And I reported it to YouTube. And I mean, okay, can I like that with you? And then all kinds of nasty shit. So I said, oh no. I said, delete, and block. That's how YouTube is. You don't know what you get anymore on YouTube. That's the thing, and I'm scared for the little kids that are on this app of YouTube. Little kids don't know a difference, you know what I mean? They're barely their minds are not even fully developed of anything. They don't even know how to dress or what colors they like, you know what I mean? So that's what I care about. I'm getting all these nasty messages with predators and all these sexual type of nasty men and everything. So think about the children on the app using this damn app on YouTube and everything. What are they picking up? You know what I'm saying? And those words that they use, oh, let me do this, let me do that, let me do that, and everything like that. No, sorry. No, you better watch your children, guys. You better watch your children, what they watch, why they go on social media and everything. No. That's nasty. And I don't tolerate it. I don't. I'm older, so you know what I mean? So just imagine I had like a little girl toddler getting on social media and everything. No. Sex offenders, predators, and all that, that's where they go on these platforms to lure children and everything like that. Watch your children, guys. Watch them on the lives. Watch them what they're watching, who they're communicating with. Look at Roblox. That's already on the news. A lot of people had a lot of serious problems with Roblox and people talking in chats to children, and these were grown adults. So, like I told you, watch your children. They shouldn't be on social media at all. Everybody knows back then we had MySpace, and before MySpace we didn't have really anything. And it wasn't toxic and it wasn't madness like this. It was not. It was not. What happened to the good old days of having fun and everything without jealousy, hate, and envy? Where's those times? Went out the door because of all these platforms. Because people think that they live the life of luxury on these platforms, and people get infatuated with that stuff, and then they start believing it. And that's when people start doing things and losing their damn mind. Same thing when I do readings with some clients, some new clients and everything. Oh, is he coming back to me? Whoa, wait a minute. If he's not in your life, it's for a reason. Get it through your head. Think about yourself, love yourself, and when a person sees that you love yourself, if the person's meant for you will come back to you. But he was taken out from your path in your life by God, by your ancestors, by your angels, and by universal law. You know what I mean? And karmic law. So there was a reason. Accept it. Move on. Life goes on, people. It's not all about a woman or a man. Jesus Christ. Love yourself so someone can love you for you loving yourself. Because if the relationship ends, right, you're going to crumble. No, you're going to be strong enough to say, okay, it ended. Fine. No problem. I'm going to move on. I'm going to find someone else and I'm going to be happy. You know, like literally. Maybe if you married that person and that person made your life a living hell, but there was somebody already there for you, but you turned it down for the fact is because you picked a person that was not going to go no forward in life. How about you were supposed to marry that doctor and everything like that? That's what I'm trying to tell you. If someone, it leaves your life, it's for a reason. And it's a good enough reason because you don't know what's behind it. It could be that the person was cheating on you. It could be the person wanted to be stuck in the $5 job an hour type situation. You know what I mean? And you're a person that makes $30 an hour. You know what I mean? And you're a person that's outgoing. That person's not outgoing. You like to travel. That person doesn't like to travel. You see where you don't click at? That's what I'm trying to say. When something's taken out of your life, accept it and move on. Learn the lesson. That's what it is. Gonna ask stupid things. A lot of people ask some stupid things. Like, really? Nah. Think about your health. Without health, you can't go forward in life. Why can't you think about your health? Everything after that comes in a blessing by God. Why can't you think about that? But you're thinking about a woman or a man if they're going to come back to you. But you don't love yourself enough to accept what is. That's what pisses me off about people. That really pisses me off. It's like, it's the most stupidest thing. Everybody has blessings in their season and when they're supposed to have them. If you guys can't accept that and you can't understand that, then you got a lot of problems. Go see a counselor, go see a psychiatrist or something. Get your shit straight. Go on the right path. You go on a dark path, all you're going to get is dark. If you stay around toxic people, your life is going to be chaos. It is what it is. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I tell you the real deal if you like it or not. I'm not hitting. I don't sit here and do this for fun of saying, oh well, he's coming back to you. Oh, no. It's the fact is love yourself, put yourself first, understand the lesson. If he left your life, it's for a reason. If he comes back, it's because God says so. What is meant for you is never taken away from you. It might leave your life for temporary. It's because of situations you just don't know and don't understand. But later on down the line, you will understand. So that's the thing. I don't know. Like I said, I speak truth. I don't know. I'm very honest. I'm too honest for my own good. And like I said, I just tell you how it is. It is what it is. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you can fly. I don't disrespect people. If somebody disrespects me, they're going to know who I am. They're going to know my mouth. Like I said, I don't tolerate BS from no one. I don't care who you are. So, that's the thing. Like I said, my channel is a little bit of everything. So, I made it like that for everyone to enjoy it and get the knowledge that they seek. Yeah. Yep. Came out beautiful. Look. Truth. Starting fresh. I stand in the light of truth. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. Yep. So that's why things are taken out of people's life for them to realize and understand. Hey, Kevin. How you doing? So, yeah. That's the thing. Oh, no, you just missed the drama. You missed the drama. Disrespectful people with disrespectful messages, sexual predator messages. Oh, my God. I was like, oh, no. But like they say, you don't know what they have on YouTube. You know what I mean? I just fear and scared for the little kids, the children that get on YouTube, that the parents don't watch them. Yes. There were those type of messages. XXX, nasty messages. I was like, oh my God. So think about the children. And the parents don't watch the children, you know what I mean? So they get on these platforms and everything like that. It's just, it's unreal. And then one lady was upset because she's like, oh, I believe in math. I don't believe in psychics. I said, that's your choice. To each his own. You know what I mean? It is what it is. We have heaven and hell. You know what I mean? We have heaven and hell. We have spiritual world. We have earth and everything like that. If you believe it or not, that's your problem. And she was going on. And I was like, you know something? You got to go. Oh, no, it gets better than that. So last night, I was on for about almost 3 hours, give or take. Or maybe 4 hours. I don't know. Because the timer. So the person's like, oh, no free readings? Oh, that's wild. Like, excuse me, is gas for free? Is your rent for free? Is your water for free? Is your cell phone for free? Is your food for free? I'm going on and on. Like, nothing's free in this life. And when it's free, it's not accurate information. It's just whatever you want to hear. That's how people do it. Unfortunately, that's the truth. Oh, no, it was funny. I was hysterical. I was laughing at that person like never before. I was like, are you serious? Like, really? You just wanted something free. You wanted somebody to give you a reading and tell you what's coming in your life for free. Like, really? No. And the sign says it at the bottom, even highlighted. It says no free readings. Don't you comprehend? Yeah. I just don't understand. I know, like I said, Kevin, I used to bless people with one card. I used to do it, you know what I mean? Got out of hand, and then people said, oh, can you do a reading for me right now? And I'm like, sure. They're like, oh, we already sent payment, right? Never send payment. I said, no. I was like, I'm not, like I said, don't take my kindness for weakness, because I'm not dumb, you know what I mean? So it is what it is, you know. These people are like, really, but I feel sorry for the children. I really do. Because I don't see it as a good thing. These platforms for children. And you see, Kevin, that I have minors on my channel. Minors. Because they're using their parents' or grandparents' or brother and sister's accounts. You know what I mean? And my channel says 18 and up. Yeah, payment before service. Yup. But, you know, back then, you know, it was a couple years ago. I was like, you know, I was nice enough. I said, okay, cool. They said, you know, I didn't check because, you know, a lot of people that I dealt with, you know, they always send it. So I said, okay, I gave them the benefit of the doubt and everything. But I said, I'll never do that again. But I was like, no. But let's just pray or whatever for these children. That's it. Yeah. That was true. Yeah, remember? Yup. I have some that don't go to school just to watch me. I was like, but where are your parents? Where are they? That's the thing. I just don't get it. Where in the world are your parents? And how are you skipping school just to watch me? And then nobody's saying anything. Because how are you? Okay, this is a funny thing. This is the thing that Kevin is crazy. Anytime I get on, it doesn't matter what time, I can get on in the evening. Where are your parents? I got on and I stayed about 4 hours or whatever. Still no parents. 1 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, 7 in the morning. Still, where are your parents? I was stunned. I said, even 9 o'clock in the morning, even 12 noon, still no parents. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, it didn't matter. I said, still, where are the parents? But like they say, kids are now, I think, a little bit more, what do you guys call that? A little bit, not as smart as before, but a little bit smarter when it comes to social media type, when they want to use their parents' accounts, cousins' accounts, aunts, mothers, brothers, sisters, and everything, and they know their private information. With their debit card and all that, they must have that shit memorized, and their IDs and everything, and they scan them into the system so they can have a platform and stuff. I'm telling you, that's what I know. That's what I see. I said, because it's crazy. If we get flagged, right, Kevin? So the thing is, on Instagram, let me tell you about Instagram. Instagram, before, you could have went on live. But because of the stupid rules, because of minors, they screwed it up for everybody, of us. And I think perhaps they follow online courses. Yeah, that too. That too. No, but these actually go to school, like school. But yeah, I took online courses, but not these. 9 years old, 8 years old, 7 years old. You know what I mean? So let's talk about Instagram. Instagram, before, you could have went on live and everything and be on the live, whatever. Okay, it gets better. Now, because of the stupid new rules, because of the minors messed it up for everybody, why do we got to suffer? Now, yeah, 7. I have 6 years old, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so let's go back still with the Instagram. Now you have to have 1,000 followers now, while it was never like that. 1,000 followers to be able to go on the live. But guess what? You can't even have a profile that's private and go on the live. It has to be public so people can see you. Whoa, wait a minute. You know we have a private account because we have friends and family. That's only for friends and family. But now you're telling me I have to have it on private for Instagram to be happy, and I have to have 1,000 followers to be able to go online. I was like, wow. I said, they could take it and shove it. Oh, I wrote them a message or whatever, email, and I told them they could take their platform and shove it. Because of the fact is that, why do we have to deal with that? Can it be the new people trying to open up accounts and everything? What about the people with their accounts for 20 years? You're going to do that to them too? 10 years, 15 years, you know what I mean? However, Instagram's been around, because I had my MySpace, then from MySpace to Facebook, and then, Facebook to Instagram, because everything was about MySpace. And then when they discovered the word Facebook, everybody's like, oh my God, I don't want MySpace anymore. I want Facebook. And then from Facebook, they jumped to Instagram. And now Instagram, they jumped to TikTok. And from TikTok, they jumped to something else. So I'm like, ugh. Yeah. All these platforms, they have so many predators. It's unreal. And I see a lot of problems because, you know, like I said, you know, I see visions and everything. I see a lot of problems. A lot of problems. And that involves all these platforms. Sex offenders, sexual predators, whatever you guys want to call these. Pedophiles and all that other stuff with children because of this. They're not doing the right job of YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and everything. It's easy to get somebody's ID. It's easy to somebody to type up information and everything like that. Me, I'm sweet to everybody that comes in here, but when they become disrespectful, that's not happening. And I know a lot of people of the little minors and everything. Like, what was it? One person said, "Oh, can you follow my channel?" Blah blah blah. And I said, "Oh, what's your channel about?" Because you know how I ask everybody, "What's your channel about?" So the thing is that she's like, he and she, because I had to, oh, don't get mad. I'm like, don't get mad. Oh, you're gonna block me after I tell you. I'm like, just tell me. They're like, oh, I'm only 7. I'm only 8. I'm like, you know, you shouldn't be on platforms, whatever. But you know how these kids are these days, blah blah blah. And I tell them not to play Roblox. I told them to watch the video and everything, to be aware. You know what I mean? I try to give advice to these little kids. You know what I mean? I even have one person that has a baby watching me. I love kids and everything, but you're going to put babies to watch grown-up things. Especially, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't, because it's crazy to me. Yep. So it is what it is. It leaves me speechless too, Kevin. It's just something like, wow. No. So that's the thing. Then my phone, Kevin, it was overheating. I think you're right. I'm already used to that. Yeah. But what I was telling you, I had to take my phone into the shop because now I need a new battery on my phone because it's overheating. I was like, oh my God, that's what I was trying to do the live yesterday, the day before, and it was just a mess. It was like, and then I have all this I have to record. I still haven't record the jacket, the sweater, and this one, because you know how you have Christmas sweaters and everything like that, but it has that like vinyl or plastic type of design. Wait, let me see, hold on. Here it is. The vinyl plastic design on it. You only take them and you wash them, right? And you line dry. Never put them in the dryer because that picture of that vinyl, of that design, it starts to crack because the material is like very thin and the dryer burns it. I think you're already used to that. Okay, that will allow you to manage this type of situation. Yeah. But yeah, so that's the thing. I have to record all that, and I can't, because I had to send the phone to repair, to the repair shop. I'm putting a new battery in, and hopefully, right? Hopefully that's just not the only problem. You know what I mean? Because they said it's like gonna be $50 without tax, for the battery. You know what I mean? So that's what we're working on. Yeah, because it was overheating. It was like really bad. So yeah. And yeah. So I washed this skirt. This is a suit, right? A suit skirt. So technically you could wash these as long as you line dry them. Any type of suit, a woman's suit, a man's suit, if you don't have the money to send it to the dry cleaners. You just have to know how to do it. You know what I mean? And then you put a light detergent and everything. And if there's any stains, let's just say it has stains and everything, you spot clean the stains. You leave it there for a while, at whatever time, a week or two, whatever scenario, you know, until you have time and everything. And then leave it there, let it soak in to lift up that stain. And then things will look like brand new again. So that's another thing. Miracles in a different situation. Yeah. So that's another thing. I uploaded a couple of videos and everything like that, but still. But like sweaters, because, you know, I know how guys have sweaters and women have sweaters and kids have sweaters and everything like that. And, you know, we have it with a design on it. It could be anything. It could be one of your dress shirts that have like a plastic vinyl. Ice cold water, wash, line dry. That's it. And then the stuff that's not plastic is just regular material. You take a very low setting on the iron and iron it to take out the wrinkles. Like I showed a shirt. I don't know if it's here. I got to check. I was doing it on my other platform, but they're like, oh, because it's name brand, you can't tell people. Okay, whatever. It's Armani. Like I said, I have an Armani shirt, a men's shirt. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. I love it. And it has like a design on it, and I'll show you that in one of my videos. Either one of my videos or when I go live, I'll have the shirt, and then when you're online, I can show it to you of what I'm telling you. And the thing is, from that, it'll show how to clean it. I'll show you how to clean it. You know what I mean? And I'll show you, there's like a design and everything, so yeah. But I thought it was so cute, Santa Claus. I bought this, I think, for 50 cents or $1 for this sweater. I'm going to wear it for Christmas, you know, time of the holiday season. So, yeah. And then this is a suit jacket and everything that has embroidery. So that type, you turn it inside out, and then you wash it, ice cold water and line dry. And it looks like brand new from the store. Like you never even took it to the dry cleaner yet type situation. It looks like brand new. It's like store bought. That hasn't even been touched. And that's how you keep things nice and pressed and fresh and everything. Like I said, I have clothes since I was a kid. And they still fit, and I have them. Like I said, I was pretty much the same height, same size as, oh no, the height grew, but I was practically almost the same size back then of what I am now. Right now, I lost weight, you know, for a little bit because of the situation and everything. So that's about it. So that's the thing. Yeah. Accept what is and embrace the future. Yeah. I have, let me see. I have my dress when my grandmother bought it for me when I was 15. I have another dress for 28 years. I never get rid of anything. That I always say in my channel. If it's broken, I fix it. And I enjoy it. I'm going to show you right now. I'm working on this project. Hold on. I fell in love with it. She has a little problem and everything like that, but I still love it. You know how I am with flowers, right? You see that little damage? Okay, right here. Okay, let me see if I can zoom in. Hold on. See that little damage right there? That's like a little hole in the flower. Right there. So, okay. Thank God the piece was stuck inside. I like shaked it out. I put it at the bottom of the box. because I don't want to lose that. Look how tiny this piece is. To lose this little piece right there in my hand, that little tiny piece, that'll be a nightmare. So I got it. It was pretty cheap, you know what I mean? So like the person had it for like $10, but you know me, I'm a bargainer. So they gave it to me for $7.50, but they didn't know that it was damaged. If they knew, they would have gave it to me like for like $2 or $3. But I was okay with it because you know I repair things and everything. So this repair, either I do it or I'll take it to someone that will you know, do it for me, because this is a very delicate piece and I can't get another piece of that. So they will have to make it, or I will have to make it. So I'm debating if I want to fix it or take it to someone. But it's a beautiful pendant right there. But I love roses. And then I got the earrings. So everything was like super cheap, but like I said, what kind of deal are you going to give me if I'm buying a lot? That's what I do. So I bought like the earrings, the pendant, and I got these earrings too. So these were cute. I hate when you can't really see it. And I got these type of earrings right there. I got those. So everything would have cost like, let me see. It was going to cost like $60. $60 without tax and everything. I got it for grand total. For everything, $20. Yeah. It was cool. But yeah, and then I had the other earrings. But the other earrings is, I was just cleaning them. Hold on, let me get the earring. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you the earring. Okay, I got it out. And I was like, oh, did the ring ever, you know, did you guys ever have the ring? Because, you know, sometimes, you know, when they have the pendant and earrings, they sometimes have the ring. So these are the earrings. See? Okay, there we go. Much better. Those are the earrings. I gotta fix the back. It is damaged in the back, so that's fine. Yes, I have a lot of nice things because I shop on a budget. That's why I teach people to shop on a budget. They can have nice things for a fraction of the cost. And I never spent a lot of money on jewelry. This practically, you know, you can always make an offer, you know what I mean? If you see something you like and you really want it, never pay that price. All right, you see a nice, what was it? A chain, a bracelet, a ring, or whatever. It doesn't matter. And they want $500. Offer them $450. Offer them $400. If they haven't made a sale and the thing is they want to move the merchandise, they will take an offer. Anybody takes offers, you know what I mean? You just have to speak up and ask. Doesn't hurt to ask. Asking is free because you're speaking, you know, out of your mouth. It's not costing. So, and then I think I have medical, because I have a ring, right? And I hardly don't wear it because it cuts. So I'm going to try to see if I can bend the petals up, because it actually cuts you when you have it on. I'm like, oh, no. So it looks similar. It will be a nice set. It won't even notice like if it's a different flower. You know what I mean? Because it blends in so well. So I was like, all right, cool. Works for me. Yeah, so. Because like I said, that's how everybody knows me, by what I wear or something. Like, wait a minute, she wears a lot of flowers. Okay. What happened is that I caught a bad bacteria when I was young. I was like 26 years old, 27. Yeah, something like that. I touched some flowers, and I guess the chemical on the flowers. My eyes, I couldn't open my eyes. I had a lot of yellow, green. I looked like one of the Swamp Thing movies. It was kind of cool. Like I said, it was like Swamp Thing. I'm making it as a joke now, but you know what I mean. And it cost $100. And the bottle, no lie, the bottle was only this freaking small for $100. That little tiny bottle like that. So I was nice enough because I said, okay, let me bring some flowers to somebody that was ill and everything. So I said, okay, they gave me the flowers at my job, and this was over 15 years ago. So, you know, the rich always throw away flowers. They always throw away everything. So, all right, cool. So they're like, okay, you can have the flowers. I'm like, all right, it's good to, you know, always bless other people. So that's what I did. All right, so I gave the flowers. I caught the bacteria. I couldn't open my eyes. I couldn't see or anything. So I was like, oh my God. And then the doctor said, don't worry, I got you. I'm like, he's like, yeah, it happened to me ages ago, but I got you. I'm like, first of all, I didn't know what was, I was like, okay, yeah. And it was just the yellow green coming out of my eyes. It was like a horror movie. I should have took a video. And remember, I'd be like, yeah, this was Swamp Thing back then. I'm sorry. I got jokes. I'm a jokester. I'm just me. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So, and after I put those drops, just like that, a miracle, boom, like that. I said, no wonder it's $100. Right away. How long did it take to recover? Oh, right away. I put it in my eyes. That was it. That's how that little bottle is. I don't know if I still have that bottle because I said I'm gonna keep. I guess I'm gonna keep this shit for a memory because freaking $100 for a little tiny bottle. That it's I don't even know how to even say it. It's worse than a my God, it's not even big as a sanitizer liquid. It's really freaking tiny. It's tinier than a freaking perfume bottle. Let me see. Oh, battery. Let's go with a battery. Matter of fact, here's a battery, right? Battery, it's tinier than that. It was only this small. So cut the battery in half. That little tiny little bottle, like that. I was like, yeah, I know, Swamp Thing. Hey, that's what it reminded me of. And I was like, wow. He's like, yeah. He says, one little drop in each eye, you good. I said, yeah, it worked. I said, I never would touch flowers again. My mother's a flower person. I love flowers. I'm not saying that I don't love flowers, but I won't touch them. I'll be like, you want those? I'll be like this. This is me. Oh, those are beautiful. Oh, those are more beautiful. Oh, how much? Okay, you want 10? Okay, I'll give you 8. Or I'll give you 7. How's that? Okay, cool. I'm not going to touch them. I'm going to call my mother or my father, let them pick it up and everything. I just pay for things if that was the case, you know. No. I learned my lesson. Eyes are too precious. Like they say, it costs us a lot of money to fix your eyes, and sometimes it don't go well. No. That was, yeah, all flowers. I don't mess with flowers. I love roses. It must be the chemical. Like I said, since that time, I said, I'm never touching anything again. No, I don't want to touch nothing. So that's why when people give me flowers or I give myself flowers, this is flowers. I'm protected. I'm safe. I don't have to go to the hospital. I don't have to go to a doctor's and spend hundreds of dollars or whatever to fix my eyes. So I wear jewelry with flowers. And in my clothes too. So, no. I'm okay. I'm serious. Hey, Omar, how are you? I am serious. So I stay with that. And the fake flowers, that's my favorite too. Hold on. Let me get it. Fake flowers. Fake. See, I can put it on. Fake. Right there. I'm good. I'm protected. I don't have to worry about that situation. See, that's it. I'm serious. So, flowers. If I want to wear a flower, here you go. Here's my flower. Just like prom, just like homecoming. There you go. Hey, I had a lot of bad things happen when it came to different situations. Oh, no, no. Is this funny? It's funny. Good to see Sunshine smiling one more. Thanks. But, yeah, so, like I said, it was a situation. That's why I don't touch flowers. That's why everything I have is flowers, fake, or in my jewelry or in my clothing. I put flowers in my hair. There's a matter of fact, no, I don't think I have it up on YouTube. Yeah, I think I do. Oh yeah. I have the videos of me modeling when I was young and everything. In the back, when I turn, you'll see an actual real rose. But remember, that was before anything. So I said, nah, I don't. I got roses, my first roses, because I never got roses ever again from a guy. That's when I was 18. I got roses, and nothing happened to me. But that was New York. You know what I mean? That was back then. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But like I said, I don't mess with flowers because the chemicals. That was bad. And they were not roses that I got sick with. It was like a multicolor bouquet. It had all kinds of flowers, but they were very small, and it made it really big and everything like that. And that's what happened. So yeah. So that's what it is. But yeah. And then I have a video that I make cutout flowers, and I even say it. I'd rather have these flowers. But yeah, so it's like I'll put it right here and like that, or I could just tie it, one or the other. Because sometimes I do this. Like if I do this, and then I'll go here, and then I'll be like, okay, here's a flower. Here is a flower in my hair, and then we just go from here. We'll just go there. I decided to, and then we just leave it like that. So I'm safe. Too bad to do not touch nice things. Oh, wait a minute. You're going to know you thought the flower thing was bad. All right, cool. I'm going to tell you the other one. This one's funnier. So, I cannot have none of the rich perfumes. I'm talking about the rich, expensive, top of the line, expensive ones. Yeah, I know, with the flower in my hair. So the thing is that I found out the hard way too. It gets better. So when I was real young, my father, because we lived in New York. So the thing is that my dad's friend had the business thing of perfumes and colognes. And I mean, he had everything you could imagine. So my father's like, okay, bring me everything you have. Bring me everything you have. I want to buy for my wife and my daughter. All right, cool. Bless you. And that's, bless you. Okay. I was saying bless you to my moderator. And so the thing is that he bought all the design. I mean, all that high-end stuff. We're talking about every rich brand of perfume there is on the market at the time. So my father's like, okay, I want all this. I want all this. I want all this for my wife and daughter. Okay. When he gave it to me, I was like, okay, thank you. Of course, you know, whatever. When I put it on, that was it. I broke out in hives. I started having breathing problems. I was allergic. I mean, allergic. So all those rich brands, I cannot wear. That's the funny part. And whatever rich brands it was at that time. So that was bad. That was real bad. So I'm like very cautious when it comes to perfume as well. Oh, wait a minute. I fell in love, but you'll understand why. I fell in love. It was one of those love at first sights. I had to. I had to. It was a flower. I had to. I just had to. So, I like empty bottles. You know what I mean? With flowers. I had to. But, yeah. So, yeah. That's why I said I have a lot of stories. It was enough with prom. I think I told you that story. Well, maybe the most nice ones. Yeah. But I said about the wine, I'm allergic to wine too. I'm allergic to tilapia. All different scenarios, different stories for different times. That was hilarious. But yeah. Let me check the battery. Be right back. I'm gonna check it. I'm just okay. Alright, yeah. It's half a battery. So let me check the temperature in the back. Okay, it's hot, but it's not that hot. Okay. Still need to replace the battery. But yeah, that was funny. Yeah. I don't know. It brings me peace, happiness, and it connects me to my ancestors and my spirit babies and the Most High God. I mean, it just calls me. It's just when you know, like deja vu moments and everything like that. It does that, and that's the truth. See, truth. Oh my God, look at that. Oh my God, I tell you. I wear flowers in my sweaters. So, yeah. I like being unique. I like being who I am, you know what I mean? It's just I love me. I always have and I always will. That's never going to change. So, yeah. I've been on for 68 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm on another platform. I have to give you the name of it. What was the name of it? It's more. I feel more better over there because I can play music. Over here, I can't play music. So give me a second. I'm gonna tell you the name of it. It starts with and I couldn't even put my whole name, so I decided to put spiritual and that little angel of that little emoji logo thing. Hold on. I'm gonna have to open it. I'm gonna tell you the platform. All right, the platform that I'm on is BIGO. It has like a little dinosaur. So I could play music over there, you know what I mean? So it's like over here I can't play music and it's like it's too much for me. It's like too quiet. I love quiet and everything, but I like to listen to my music. I like to jam and everything like that, and I like to connect, you know what I mean? So that's on that platform. So look for me as is BIGO. And it's spiritual with the little emoji with the halo. And that's me. I was trying to put a picture, but it didn't let me. It was just one of those pain in the thing situations, you know. They call it Bigo Live. I'll show you the little alien. I call it a little alien. Look at me. Oh, God. Come on. All right, image. It looks like that little creature. Okay, hold on. Right there. Like that. It's a little dinosaur. So it looks like a little bit like TikTok, but different. And I could play music there. You know what I mean? It's like more alive over there. All right, cool. But yeah. Yeah, I just started that platform. What was it? I only been there yesterday. So I was like, let me just try it, whatever. But it's more alive and stuff. And you don't see that much negative words. Like, oh, everybody's like, good morning, or hello, how are you? Oh, you look very nice. Oh, this is your live. Oh, okay, cool. Are you going to be on tomorrow? It wasn't so much like toxic, like, YouTube and everything with disrespect and everything. So I was like, okay, let's see how it works. You know what I mean? Let's see how it goes. It's like, and I don't know about the platform yet. Like, if you could do, like TikTok, because TikTok, you could put people in the box and you can see each other and talk and conversate with the person. So I was like, one or the other. But yeah. But yeah. So different situations has happened in my life. So I laugh about it because my father was trying to be nice and buy me a whole collection of perfumes and everything. I said, I can't use none of it. Here you go. You take it right back. And my mom took it. She kept it. And she has all those perfumes to this day. Oh, baby boss. Where is baby boy? You got the baby?
No.
Okay, now I got to investigate. The moderator of mine don't got the baby. Baby. Baby Gizmo. Let me go find him. What are you doing all by yourself? Oh, it's sad. Sad. You can stay in the bathroom. Stay in here. Stay here. All right, I found him. He was by himself. He was by himself. He was by himself. He was by himself. It's okay. Okay. Ooh. Are you going to tell everybody what you're going to be for Halloween? Hair in my mouth. Ugh. You going to tell everybody what you're going to be for Halloween? Are you going to be yourself? Are you going to be a pumpkin? Are you going to turn into something? Are you going to be Toto? What are you going to be? He's dropping because he's sleeping. All right, lay down. This little boy is funny. Okay, lay down. I'm not rocking you. Sorry, I'm on live. Can't happen right now. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He went to lay down. But he's right by me, so. Are you drunky, sleepy? Sleepy, drunky? Because he goes like this, and then he goes like this. You seen him when I rock him. So, yeah. That's the thing. Yeah, I love my stories, too. All the authentic stuff that has happened to me in my life. All the accurate events. Yeah. So. I'm trying to make the best of it. You mean this one right here? With the leaves? Yeah. So I'm just trying to make the best of it. So to be honest, and I just got back from the doctor's because I went to the doctor's on the 20th. That was on Saturday and everything. So I got some bad news and everything. So nice, don't remove it anymore. I won't. I'll leave it on. So I got bad news from my doctor's office and everything. So I'm just trying to make the best of it, you know. That's why I said you live today. You could be gone tomorrow. Live for today. Because you never know. Tomorrow's not promised. So, yep. I got bad news. So I was like, wow. I'm just trying to make the best of it. Yeah. So, that's the thing. Yeah, so. I have to have surgery, like I told you. Because remember I told you I have a tumor. So, I have to do one surgery. Then I got to go back and do a second surgery. So. Reason I got to do a second surgery is because I'm trying to breathe. The first surgery is to repair, and if I don't remove certain things, the tumor comes back. So it's a lot of things. A lot of things. And then there's a possibility, well, it is the possibility that I won't be able to have more kids because of my tumor. So it's a long task and everything like that. So I said before that happens, that's why I'm just doing the first surgery. I can't go on to do the second. My plans was, it was 2023 before I had my car accident. I was, I know, I am. So my plans was that I was going to go, how do you say it? You know, I was going to go through the, what would they call it? Not in vitro, the other one. I was going to do artificial insemination. I was going to get the sperm from the sperm bank, blah, blah, blah. This is in 2023 because, see, even right there. Exactly. In 2023 because, like I said, that was my choice, you know, because I'm single, whatever. And I had the car accident. So all my plans, like, went on hold. I can see a lot of feeling in your eyes. Yeah. That's true. Your eyes are the window of your soul. And anybody that meets me, you can see everything I've been through my eyes. And in my words. When I talk. So, my plans were put on hold because I had a car accident. I had to take 2 years off. And then discovering I have a tumor that I was never informed of because the hospital screwed up is another thing. And my life is I wanted to have as many kids as, you know, that I could or whatever. But with this happening now, I have to make a decision. And it's a lot. It's a lot. I just try to, you know, take a negative and turn it into a positive type situation. So, That was the thing. And thank you. Thank you. So, I've been just focusing on the positive outcome and everything like that. And that's what I'm trying to do. But I'm saying it's not easy. And then you get that, like that, one shot like that, the news just like that. It's just, and then he tells me that it grows back. I was like, wow, because I have a rare type of tumor. I was like, wow, it grows back after you remove it. I'm like, it was like, I just couldn't believe it. I thought once, you're done with it. No, he says, if you don't take out this or you don't do this, it's going to grow back. I was like, wow. So, yeah. But I have, that's all I've been doing, like I said, just focusing on my work of, doing readings and everything, and helping people, you know what I mean? And just try to take things out of my mind, you know what I mean? So, because we know it's been 5 years with the tumor, but we don't know how long it's been after that. So, that's the situation. So, sometimes, like I said, I'm very outspoken. I mean, I speak what I speak. And sometimes I might get emotional. I might cry or something, you know what I mean? But that's just me, you know what I mean? That's just who I am. So, I don't hide who I am or my emotions or anything in front of anyone. If I feel like crying or if I have to cry, I cry. If I have to be sad, I have to be sad. I'm not gonna put on a show. But do I hide pain? Yeah, when it's necessary, in the way of, I'm going through all that, but I'm still going forward and doing what I'm doing on here and everything. But you can see it in my face. You can see it in my eyes, you know what I mean? So, it is what it is. You just have to deal with it and accept it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. I always bring joy into my life, no matter what. I dance, I play music, I do this, I do my DIYs, I do my videos, showing you guys, So, so it's, thank you. Yeah. But, yeah. Yeah. That and butterflies and birds. Yeah. That's why I tell you, flowers like brings me peace. Butterflies and birds. Oh God, if you see me when I'm with the birds, it's just. Yeah, tell me. Tell me. Gizmo's hair. I thought it was my hair, but it's his hair when I had him by me. Yeah, so tell me. Moderator, you turned the light off on me. Thank you. I need the light. You're messing up my camera on my YouTube. We got bad lighting. Stupid soft lights instead of the bright lights. Because everybody decided around the world they don't like bright lights. So they like the soft. So they took them out off the market. Then you have to go with another brand if you could find the brand of LED and some other stuff. Anyway. Someone the minor jelly. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I remember that.
AC's on.
Okay. Great. You put the AC on, now I'm going to start coughing. Anyway, oh, I got to see. Oh, Kevin, I was supposed to tell you. I'm going to see a specialist for my tonsils. So I might need surgery for that too, or whatever they do with them. They burn them or they take them out. I don't know. Like I said, all I know is they scare me as a child. My father said, oh, they take the wrench, they put it in, they rip them out, cold blood. I said, oh, okay. That's why I never did my tonsils. That was when I was 15. Yeah. I was like, okay, never mind. Thank you. But the doctor was cool back then when I was 15. He just looked at me. He just went, he didn't even touch me or anything. He said, He just looked at me. He says, you got to take your tonsils out. Just like that. I was like, oh, okay. So I'm going along with it. Okay. I was like, all right, cool. So I come home and I tell my father, yeah, I got to take out my tonsils, the doctor said. Oh, really? You see that wrench there that we have? We still even have the wrench, so I don't even want to even look at the wrench. He says, the wrench that goes like this, the blue one, remember the metal one, the heavy one? He says they go in there, they rip them out, cold blood. Okay. Okay, Daddy, thank you. I never went to the doctors again. And they're still billing me from when I was 15. Look how many years. Same place, too. Now, that's funny. Funny as it comes. Yep. So you know I was scared of that blue wrench. I was like, yeah, okay, cool. They just don't use it only for mechanical things. Okay, they use it for dentists. Doctors, dentists. And he's, oh, wait a minute. Oh, I have other stories. Wait a minute. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to tell Kevin that one. All right, cool. You know when you're a kid and your teeth are loose or falling out because, you know. Oh, yeah. Memories and trauma all combined. All right. So you know how back in those times they used to put the little string, tie it. Remember the string and pull? Yeah. Okay, let's talk about that. So they tied the little string around the tooth. This was me. Slowly. I was like this. Slowly. Oh, okay. All right. I said, oh, no, it's not coming out. That, you know, that's what I'm saying. It's not coming out. Because I'm just going, you know, like that. Okay. Like that, but I didn't, you know, yank it or anything. And they're like, oh, let me see. And my father went like that. I was like, Oh. That's it. I ain't let nobody near me with the string. Put it on the tooth and yank it. No, 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 no. I even have a picture. I even have a yeah, somewhere. With my teeth, because, when you're young, when they start falling out, so you have the space where there's no teeth. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I had trauma from that too. I said, okay, now. First, the wrench when I got older, the teeth with me being a kid, tying the string and everything. And, oh, let me see. Oh, and then they did the old fashioned way too. That's tie it on the door and pull the door and oh, that was it. That was it. I didn't want to know about doors. I didn't want to know about string. I didn't want to know about even coming near me. Try to pull the tooth and I was gonna whip somebody's ass as a kid. I was like, yeah, okay. It has been helpful though. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's the situation. I just don't know. I just don't know. It's just unreal. Yeah. I just. It's funny. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of stories. A lot of things, yeah. I live in the USA. Yeah. I don't know if I want to stay in the USA or whatever. Because, no offense, USA is very toxic. I don't know. Maybe I want to go to a different country. Wherever I go, I would just blend in. Because I always respect other people's cultures and countries and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. Italy is just like, easy to learn too, like I said. Yeah. So are you going to be on later? Because I'm going to get off because I want to save my battery and see how it tolerates being on the live because it's overheating. Because the phone has to go to the repair shop. So, but I'll be back on later on. I don't even know what time is it. It's 9:38. I'll be back around 12 noon. Look for me around 12. All right? It was nice chatting with you. I hope you have a beautiful, positive Monday. And I promise I'll put the flower in my hair when I go on the live. All right? Heart, have a blessed and wonderful, peaceful, happy day. Bye. You're welcome.